Okay, so let's get going with this tutorial. So what you're going to need is 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11 paper. I, of course, am using paper tray ink because, as those that follow me know, this is my favorite cardstock. You can feel how heavy it is. It's awesome. And this is just their, they just call it white cardstock. It's all, no special name for this one. So the first piece you're going to take, and it's already 8.5 by 11. So on the, we're going to make it 8.5 by 8 7/8. So just cut off that piece because it's already 8.5 this way. So make it 8 7/8 this way. Just kind of looked crooked to me there for a second. It might be. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh well, not a big deal. Alright. Then you're going to need whatever you use for scoring. And I have my Martha Stewart scoreboard. You're going to put your 8 7/8 inch side down, so it's 8 7/8 this way. And then you're going to score at 4 inches. And then just so you don't have to do the math, flip it over and score it at 4 inches. I was just tracing that to see if it was straight. It was. So then you have, this is going to be hard to see on white. So then you have scored at 4 inches in from each side. So that gives you your spine. Okay. And just set that aside instead of putting it away. Then you get your bone folder. And just give it a good crease. And same on this side. And that's what you have so far of the card. Cute. Alright, so then we're going to set that aside. And then we're going to do the box. And for this, you just need 1 piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And the first piece, we're going to cut it at 5. This is going to be the bottom of the box. So we're going to cut it at 5 1/4. By 7. I realize you can't really see me measuring here, but just 5 1/4 by 7. So, there you go, 5 1/4 by 7. And then your other piece is going to be 5 5/16 by 7 1/16. So you're just making you're adding a 1/16 of an inch to your bottom's measurement. And this will be your top. Let's see if how much it really shows. 1/16 of an inch isn't a lot, but it's just enough. See, just barely even noticeable. So that was, for the top, you're going to need 5 5/16 of an inch by 7 1/16. And your 16ths, if you have this scoreboard, which is the Fiskars, these little teeny tiny notches down here. Hold on. Alright, these little notches right here are what you count, but you count these lines. So this is like 2 1/16, 2 2/16, 2 3/16, and so on. So that's how you do that, in case you didn't know. Sometimes the measurements can get confusing. Alright, then you're going to bring your scoreboard back out as we zoom back out here. And we're going to score 3/4 of an inch in on all sides. So put it against the thing, measure 3/4 of an inch, turn it, 3/4 of an inch and score, turn it, 3/4 of an inch, turn it, 3/4 of an inch. Alright. And again on the, you do the same thing for the top and bottom. Now it's easier to do it on the inside, turning it and scoring it. More so for that one that's 1/16 of an inch bigger all the way around, your top piece. Because that one, you'd have to be doing some math and some adjusting, because the Martha Stewart scoreboard doesn't have 1/16 of an inch. I believe the Score Pal one does though. So let's zoom in. So you see I have 3/4 of an inch all the way around. Okay, then what we're going to do, get a pair of scissors or craft knife if you want to use a craft knife. And am I in frame? Yes, I am. Just, it doesn't matter which way you're going, but just make sure you do them all, this one's on each side the same way. And you're just going to make a slit in and then just taper that just a little bit. Okay. Just like that. And then do the same on the opposite side. That. Then we're going to fold. I want to see something. I want to see if you have to taper the top or not. And the baby's up. Nope, you don't have to taper the top, so I'm not going to because I want it to look nice and slick. I'm just looking at this one, it kind of goes a little higher. So I might trim that one, but I'll do it after I glue it. Well, they all kind of go a little higher. It's alright, we can make it work. Push it down in a little bit and then trim this side instead. So we have that much. I don't know if this is the top or the bottom. Find out here real quick. That is the bottom. This is the top. So this will go right in here like that. And it's going to look real cute. Okay, so we got that part done. I'm going to try to get this one done before I have to go down and get the baby. Get the little man. Okay, and we're just going to fold our score lines. Okay. And I can't put this together yet because I gotta do my cut on the top. But as you see, alright, I'm gonna go tend to my little one and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. My light, I have one of those bulbs. It takes a little bit to warm up, so my light will get better, but I want to get going. So this is the top, and what I'm doing is this is Diamond Dye's vintage ornament die, vintage Christmas ornament die, vintage. Oh, how's that? Vintage Christmas ornament. So this is going to be, this is the top of the box, but this is the inside of the top. So I'm going to do it this way. Here's my Big Shot. I'm not going to zoom out because all I'm doing is running it through my Big Shot. So pretty simple there. Hold on, my die is moving. I gotta put another piece of tape on it. And all I use is some washi tape. Some that came with, or I bought for my Smashbook, or it came with my Smashbook. I'm not exactly sure which way it was. And I like to put a little extra paper in there just to help get the pressure needed for it to cut. Okay. So there it's cut. What, baby? My son's yelling to me. Okay. Now we're going to do another one on... You can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Alright, we're going to have to zoom out. So we have that cut through. And then I'm going to do another one in this corner. I'm just trying to... I think it'd be better not to have it exactly not trying to have it exactly the same, because then when it's not perfect, it doesn't matter. But if, you know, when you're trying to make something symmetrical or whatever that word is, and it's not, it's noticeable, you know. So, oh, it's tight. I'll just push that through. Alright. Be really careful with your tape so you don't tear sorry. Finish sentence, Kerri. So you don't tear your paper, your cardstock here. Alright. This is the last one. Oops. Get that. And that. Right. So, let's set those aside. This aside. I think I need to see. I think I have another set of plates. And I think it's time to bust them out because, yeah, look. My plates are so cut up that they're actually leaving lines on my cardstock. So, I think it's time to see if I have some, and if not, order some. Don't rip my paper. There we go. Alright. So then our lid's going to look like that. We'll have to figure out something to put on that, just to cover up. All right. And this that I'm using to poke the ends out, it's just a pick-me-up. This one's by Silhouette, and it's got a pull-out thing that's got a really pointy end. The other end, it's sticky, so it can pick up small embellishments to help you lay them. Alright. My only fear is that with this one I got a little too close to the top, so it's going to be hard to get my acetate in there. Let me grab that real quick. Now what I have for acetate is this Graphics Clear Lay plastic film. And it's just like a paper pad. Here. There we go. still be alright. Okay, so then we're just going to measure. So that's about 5.5 by 3 3/4. So I'm going to cut this at 5.5 by 3 3/4. I'm hoping that my sorry. I was just hoping that my blade would cut through it, but it cut through it just fine. Okay. And then I'm going to use glossy accents to glue this on. And as always, my glossy accents is clogged. I swear it would not be a normal day if it wasn't. I've tried that where you squeeze it till right before it's coming out, and then you put your cap on it, and it's supposed to keep it from drying up in the top. And it doesn't work for me. I've tried storing it upside down, it doesn't work. So I don't know. Great, where'd it go? Oh, right here. That's the problem with this clear stuff, is it disappears quick. Alright. I want to make sure it's good and clean. And the problem with this stuff I'm using is it's film, so everything wants to stick to it. And I'm just going to do a line. All the way around the box. And I want to outline the ornaments as well. The main reason I'm doing this is so that you don't get a lot of like dust and stuff in there, you know. There we go. One last quick wipe on this and place her down. And if you've never used glossy accents before, it dries clear but glossy. So there we have it. I'm going to set that aside to dry. And the ornaments that you cut out, you can now use for decorating. I am going to use the snowflakes though in the centers of them just to add to our ornament. I'm going to take these snowflakes and put them onto the acetate that is in the center of those ornaments that are cut out, just to add a little something to it. So I'm going to set those aside for now. There we go. half my glossy accents before it dries up on me. Alright, I'm going to take a quick little break here for a second and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and this is pretty well dry. I think it is actually completely dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the snowflake on there. Alright. All I did was loosen it so that it'll easily come out. And I'm going to use glossy accents again. I'm just going to put a little dab right in the center of that snowflake. No, I'm not, because it's clogged up already. Alright. Okay, now I can't pick it up. Alright. Little dab in there. And see how I just used the ornament to line up where it needs to be. And there you go. That's what it's going to look like. Alright, so I'm just going to repeat that with these other ones. Okay, that one didn't separate quite right. There we go. And where's the last one? Right there. Sorry, I'm not real talky. Just trying to get this done. I'm behind, way behind on it. I don't think I'm going to get it done in time for our little YouTube hop. Just my kids just don't want to let me get up here. There we go. Ooh, that one. Well, both of them kind of some glossy accents leaked. But I think it'll be alright. Alright, so I'm going to set that aside, let those dry. Alright, now let's go ahead to the box. Alright, this is the bottom of my box. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put score tape on the bottom where it's going to attach to the base of my card. And I'm going to do it now so that way it's easy to put on, because once you fold the box up and make it a box, it's a little bit harder to put score tape on the bottom because you can't like push down on it. You can, you just have to be careful, but alright. And just put one more right there for good luck. Alright. So now I'm going to actually, I'm going to switch to my 1/2 inch. There. Now I won't have to do two. Just do one line and it's good. Okay. So then you just remove your score tape. And bring your sides up. There we go. There's our box. That will sit right in there like that. And that'll close down. So, alright, let me get my pattern paper because we have to just put my hand in my little glossy accents over here. Let me get my pattern paper because we have to decorate under here before we attach the box. So I will be right back again. Okay, back again. And this is Graphic 45's 12 Days of Christmas. And if I could get it to line up here. Not the best job, but anyways, this is the, well, I guess this one's just called 12 Days of Christmas. It is the front page, the first page of it, but I'm using the B side. So, I need it to be, alright, so we're gonna go, I'm not sure if I want 1/4 inch of the white to show, or if I only want 1/8 of an inch. Let's see here. I think we'll go, I think I just want 1/8 of an inch. So this is 8.5, and then that's 4. So we need it 8 1/4. By 3 3/4. Okay. And then I'm going to use my ATG gun. And we have a jam. There we go. We're good to go again. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Where'd my card go? Oh, before I adhere this, I want to use some ribbon. Sorry, noisy. I'm just trying to figure out which ribbon I want to use. But I need some ribbon. Just don't want anything that's going to clash, you know? Probably should use something solid. Let me just get some seam binding. There we go. And I don't have any clue, or I have no clue, I don't have any clue. Proper English here. How long this is, but I'm just going to cut it in half because it seems like a good length. And then I'm just going to put some score tape over that. Whoop. And then the only thing is I want to center it. So, oh. Here we go. And then we'll do the same right now for the top since we're doing it. Hope I'm in frame. The only problem with having to stop this video so many times is I don't know how long it is yet right now. It's about an inch in. Sorry. So yeah, so I don't know how far in I am right now, so I have no clue how long this video is right now. Just feel like I'm talking in circles. I feel like I'm making no sense. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to take this. 1/4 of an inch would definitely be too much showing. I actually wish I would have done this. We're going to change this up. I'll peel the tape off of that in a minute. Alright. We're changing. Changing. And the other piece that looks just like that. Alright. So that was 8.5. So we want, I'm going just an 1/8 under. So this is 8 3/8. And that's in 3 7/8. 8 3/8 by 3 7/8. I set that up there because I gotta get tape off of it. I should have went bigger to begin with, but I really thought an 1/8 of an inch border would look alright. But I want to do a 1/16 of an inch. Alright. And the reason I got a whole new piece of paper is because I'm going to make this where it looks like it all lines up. Like, then I'm going to cut this from where the paper I just cut this off of. So like it's going to look like all one piece with just some spaces in the middle there. Alright, so there's that. And now sometimes graphic 45 paper just doesn't pull out as easy as I would like it. It's like their glue runs and it glues them together at the top. Alright, now I'm taking, this one's called My True Love. It's a B-side again. It's the one that's the 12 Days of Christmas with music notes. This one's going to be my second layer. This is kind of the way my Butterfly Kisses did hers too. She used this paper as her second layer. It's one of the reasons I am, is it looked really, really nice. Now, how much of a border do we want? I want enough so that paper underneath shows. We're going to do 1/8 of an inch border. So that last one was 8 3/8. So we're going to do 8 1/8. And that was 3 7/8, so we'll do 3 5/8. Okay. This is the most of the decorating of it that I'm going to do on paper or on camera, and the only reason I'm doing this really is because I have to put the box down. I really just wanted to show the construction of it. Okay. Sorry for my head. I gotta see where I want that, which I think is gonna go right there. Just gotta center it. And right there is centered. Alright, so I'm going to peel my score tape off. Maybe. And hopefully by the time we're done this, we can get the top put together and then we'll be done. Well, I'll be done the tutorial, then I just need to decorate it up. Alright. There we go. Okay. Those aren't moving, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay. And then you just fold it up just like we did the bottom. Ugh. There we go. And if I did it right, it should, yep, nice and snug right on there. And then this ties it shut. And then just decorate it as you please. So I'm going to shut the camera off now. Whoops. And I'm going to decorate mine up, and it'll be, dang, sorry, my ribbon got under my chair. It will be the card that you saw at the beginning of this movie, or video, movie, whatever this is. So, oh, and then like, you put your treat in there. And then people can see through it. Obviously you want to put something that fits in there nice so it looks nice through your window. Like, my Butterfly Kisses 12, who did this tutorial, she had like cute little fun size Hershey chocolate bars across there, and it looks so cute. So, if you have any questions, you can ask. I'll put the link to my Butterfly Kisses 12's YouTube below, because she gets full credit for this tutorial. I just wanted to share how I made my card using her tutorial. So, thank you all very much for watching. Bye-bye. Hello YouTube. I'm going to do a quick video here. At Diamond Dies, we are doing what we're calling a Diamond Dies Inspirational YouTube Card Hop. And every Friday from now, we're doing ours today on Saturday because yesterday being Black Friday. But every Friday from now through before Christmas, the Friday before Christmas, which is the 20th, we're going to, everybody on the team is going to be posting a inspirational card using Diamond Dies dies. So, so today we were to use the ornament die, which looks like this. And Dee at Diamond Dies is going to give away this die. And you have to, the rules are, you have to subscribe to Diamond Dies YouTube channel and leave a comment on Diamond Dies video and each of the design team members' videos. So, to win, sorry, my brain's just like, ugh. To win the vintage Christmas ornament die from Diamond Dies, subscribe to their YouTube channel, leave a comment on their video and each design team member's videos. And I will put links below to Diamond Dies video, and I'll try to put links to the design team members' videos. If not, I'll put links to their channels. It'll depend on if their videos are up when I load mine or not. So I'll put links in the description box. I will also be giving away a vintage Christmas ornament die. To win the one from me, you have to comment on this video. That is it. Just leave a comment on my video. And it can say basically whatever you want it to say. I'm hoping it'll be good things about my work. So I will be giving one away. I will close it on Monday morning, my Monday morning. I'll pick a winner. So basically by Sunday night, have your comments made, and by my Monday morning, I'll pick a winner. And Dee from Diamond Dies will be mailing you. She's going to mail out the winners, because each design team member is giving one of these away, and Dee's giving one away. But they're all going to be mailed by Dee from Diamond Dies. So I'll get your information, I'll give it to Dee, and she'll mail you the die probably sometime next week. So if you want to win one from Diamond Dies, you have a lot of chances to win, because there's like 5 or 6 design team members, and because I think we have a guest design team member for this one, and Diamond Dies. So, but to win through Diamond Dies, leave a comment on their video and each design team member's video, and be a subscriber of Diamond Dies. To win one from me, leave a comment down below on my channel, or leave a comment below on this video, and yeah, I'll pick a winner Monday morning. So, hope that is clear. So we had to use this die to create, okay, Diamond Dies website. For right now, if you use coupon code THANKSKerri, you'll get 15% off your order and free shipping on all orders over $25. So it's THANKSKERRI. And I'll put this into the description box below as well. So we had to create a card using the ornament die. Now, I created this card based on the tutorial done by My Butterfly Kisses 12, and I'll put a link to her channel down below as well. But she did a tutorial on this card, and I thought it was fantastic. I also did a tutorial. I gotta do some editing to it, so it'll be a little while before I put it up. But I'll have a tutorial up as well. But all the credit for this card goes to My Butterfly Kisses 12. So, here on the front, I used the Diamond Dies ornament die, and I filled in the little spaces, there we go, with some it's Christmas red stickles, I filled in the little spaces, and then I just put a piece of green cardstock in the back to fill that void where that snowflake was. So, and then as you can see, I also used the Diamond Dye's Pine Branch die to line the back. And then this is Graphic 45 12 Days of Christmas paper. And that's decorated all the way around with that paper. So let me zoom out just a little bit. And then I used some seam binding that Dee had given us in our first design team package. And you just untie it. And I gotta be careful flipping this because that stickles are still a little wet. So here's the top. Here's where you put your message, your whatever you want to write to the person. And then this just says, wishing you season's greetings. And this is from the Graphic 45's banners for 12 Days of Christmas. All the papers from 12 Days of Christmas except for the plain cardstock, that's paper tray ink. And so it's all layers. And then this is a little box. All these little snowflakes are kind of messed up in here, so it looks a little cluttered, but all these little snowflakes were cut with the Fiskars Snowflake Punch. It's just one of their small ones. And they were cut from the Graphic 45 paper, the same as what's the back here. So I used the ornament die to cut out these ornaments, and then the snowflake that's in the center of the die I put down in the center, and I used the die, I laid the die cut back in here to line it up exactly where it's supposed to be. So then with this, you just lift it off, and there's room for, I'll just grab something here, a little piece of candy, put that in there, because it's a box. So you put that in there, and then, I mean, it'll look cuter with some little candies or something in there so that they can be seen through all the windows. I'm just sticking something in there real quick. And you close it up and tie it up, and then you give it to somebody for Christmas, or you can make these for any holiday. And you can use just about any die on here to make that. And I just used acetate on the back, and I used glossy accents to adhere it on. So that is my card. Again, created by, or following the tutorial by My Butterfly Kisses 12. I created this wonderful little card box, and you can put anything you want in that box. It holds quite a bit actually. And then you just, I probably should have used longer pieces of seam binding. And you just tie well, if I wasn't on camera, I'd be able to do this. There we go. Alright. There we go. So I hope you enjoy my card. Like I say, I'll have a tutorial coming soon on how I made this, but in the meantime, if you really want to make one, My Butterfly Kisses 12, link to her channel will be in the description. She has a great tutorial on how she made her box card. So, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment in the description box below if you want to win the vintage Christmas ornament die. And if you don't forget to hop along to the other design team members' channels. Links will be in the description box. And check out everything that the ladies have to make today with the ornament, the vintage Christmas ornament die. I'll get that saying right sometime. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.